What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about the time I got kicked out of 3 vending locations. Hopefully save you guys some hard times. Maybe you guys can learn from my experience. But a lot of the time on YouTube, we see all the good stuff with vending. We see people collecting money. We see people filling machines, getting new locations. We're talking about profit margins, what snacks sell best. But on the other end of that, there's scenarios and times when things don't go according to plan. You don't make as much money as you initially thought that you would, and different problems and situations arise that you might not have expected. So hopefully in this video, I can teach you guys some of the things that I learned over the course of my vending business and some of the setbacks that I had, and maybe you guys can learn from them. So with that being said, I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to everyone who's new to the channel. Over the past couple days, my collection videos have been getting a spike in views. I've had a couple thousand views on my collection videos, which is really awesome. I want to thank all the new subscribers and everybody who's been with me on this journey so far. A few weeks ago, I just decided to get consistent with posting on this channel. So just to see that growth, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all your guys' support. I read all the comments. Sometimes I can't always answer every comment because I'm in the middle of doing other things. But if I don't answer your comment or your question, just please leave it in another video. Try again later. I got, people get mad at me because I can't answer every question. I'm sorry. If you guys have vending businesses, and you see somebody ask a question that maybe you can answer and you guys can help me out, I'd really appreciate that. But with that being said, let me go ahead and hop into the video. I don't want to make it too long. I want to try to get straight to the point. So I had 3 locations, right? They were all automotive shops. I had built up a relationship. The way I got into the first one was I had to build up a relationship with the manager and all the employees. I was flipping a lot of cars about 2 years ago. I flipped about 15 cars in 1 year, and I didn't even have a license doing it. I was just doing it out of my house. So that's a story for a different time. But I built up a relationship with this auto mechanic shop. I knew the managers, knew the employees, and one day I just approached him. I said, look, I have a vending business. Would you mind if I put a snack and a drink machine in your location? And at first he was like, I don't know. But I was like, look, let me just do the drink machine at first. He was like, okay, that's fine. So I put the drink machine in, started filling it up. A couple months went by, kind of built that rapport, let him know that everything was going to be okay. He wasn't going to have to do any work on the front end, because sometimes it takes a little bit longer to establish those relationships, to get into a location. Not always will people just welcome you in with open arms. Sometimes you kind of have to build that rapport a little bit. So after a little while, I was like, hey, can I put a snack machine in here? He was like, yeah, man, go put your snack machine in. So after a few months, I realized that the automotive shop, which was Tire Engineers at the time, was buying up other automotive shops in my area. So what I did was I leveraged that location into the other locations. I went and I approached him and I said, hey, look, I know the manager, his name's Daniel, and I'm doing business with him right now on one of your other locations. Would you guys mind if I put in a snack and a drink machine? And I approached about 5 of them, and 2 other ones said yes. So 5 out of 2, not bad. So 2 other ones said yes. So I had a total of 3 automotive shops, 3 different automotive locations. They were all Tire Engineers. Now, Tire Engineers actually ended up selling the business. They sold it to Meineke. If you see Tire Engineers now, I think they're still operating under that name. They still want that brand recognition, but I'm pretty sure that they all sold out to Meineke, because one day I went into one of my locations and they had all new managers. They had all new employees. Like one of my locations, they completely rehired everyone. So I came in, they said, hey, look, your vending machines are older, because they were older, but I pride myself on my, on building my relationships with the employees, talking to them, understanding what their needs are and everything else. So I don't always have to have the newest machines. I, make up for it in other ways. However, when a whole new management staff came in, they just were like, hey, this guy has older machines. Let's kick him to the curb. So 2 of my locations, actually, they switched management. They switched employees. I really didn't know many people there, and so I just got booted to the curb for a newer, a company with newer machines. Now, these accounts weren't bringing in the revenue that I actually needed. They weren't like huge accounts, so I really didn't sweat it too much. But I just want to let you guys know that sometimes when you do get into these locations, especially with these businesses that can be bought, oftentimes they will, if they're bought out by another company, they will switch management. So like they'll bring in all new management, all new employees, and then if you don't have an established relationship with these other guys and you're not the newest guy on the block with all your vending machines, you'll get kicked to the curb. And that's what happened with me. They brought in some health vending machines, and like I said, they just kicked me to the curb. So that's what happened in 2 of them. And the third one, a new manager came in. Me and him didn't start off on the best of terms. He wanted me to move my setup all around to kind of accommodate his needs. He wanted me to, I had my drink machine in the lobby. He wanted me to move it over by the bathroom. He wanted me to move that and my snack machine over by the bathroom. And there's no traffic by the bathroom. If there was guests in the lobby, no one would even know that there was a drink or snack machine in there. And the business wasn't doing enough volume to really even be worth it for me to, if I moved my drink and snack machine and I wasn't getting the customers, it's not even worth it for me. So these are 2 problems that can arise. One is that the company can be bought out, new management comes in, and they will replace you for somebody with newer equipment. The second one is a new manager came in and he wanted me to move my machines to by the bathroom instead of in the lobby in a central location. So that was the 2 scenarios that basically made me lose 3 vending accounts, and this can happen, you know what I mean? So when you have vending accounts, they're not forever. Realize that you want to establish and build relationships with the employees that are there, because if they get bought out, you're pretty much SOL, So that's one thing that you can leverage, is who you know in the business. That's how I got the 3 locations. Unfortunately, they sold out and new people came in and I lost them. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you for your support. If this was a helpful video, definitely hit the thumbs up. I know I rambled a little bit. Hopefully it was some good information for you, some valuable information. But like I said, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Many more vending videos, many more pressure washing videos, and many more car flipping videos to come. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. And until then, get that money, hustle hard. Peace.